It has to be cleared up that Stellar Blade 2 is no longer treated as a video game by regular people. So, here is how this all turned out. The first Stellar Blade game was and is still eye candy. And modding didn't help by later giving it a dirty reputation. With Blood Rain releasing Stellar Blade 2, people already knowing that there's a very vulgar group, specifically males, expecting another hot chick to come into play. Her looks of childlike face with the expectations of erotic body and graphics brought those vulgar groups' attention to defend her in their own ways. About explicit designs on her young face, with replies like, "That's the point. It's what we wanted. Stellar Blade was always about this, and I'd fuck her still." Comments. Of course, this is making it sound a lot more like those Adult X games sold on Steam. So, it's not anymore about gameplay or combat. It's about a character model with a fandom, the worst vulgar fans, playing a combat video game for all the wrong reasons, with all the intentions of pure sexual content, and defending the reasons on Stellar Blade, which now has turned into something completely and entirely different. The shorter version of this is that there are seven players extremely horny for a long ass time, and now have conquered and declared Stellar Blade as their property and golden existence on this earth. So of course, if a bunch of guys are just flat out admitting their perversion towards any age of girls, any type of girls, just for their own sick pleasures, saying this representation is from the new Stellar Blade, morally, this is a huge line being crossed. It's way too far now, and not seeing or caring how messed up this really is making it worse. Because they're saying like it doesn't matter. Like, oh, so what? Just give it to me. It's with my own feelings. It looks like it could be shut down, and was a game by one of my favorite artists from Blade and Soul back in the day. But the game is being taken by the hands of pedophile addicts, vulgar men in general, and unshamefully admitting what they always do and speaking out that their main source has been Stellar Blade all this time. Even more now that the second game is being released. So now, I think you're getting how long this has been going on. You're understanding they are defending their pleasures with any type of video game, not just Stellar Blade games. They don't care that you know what they do. These vulgar groups defend what they do. They used to be really quiet about what they do, and it was kept a secret. But people are now realizing, oh, these are their main sources that they turn into their main content. These are the games that they abuse. There's a list. There's always look around, and there's the list there for anyone to see. Freaking Tomb Raider, back in the day. XCOM now. There's been Blood Rain, Metal Gear, Sonic. They used stuff from Devil May Cry. I remember Soul Calibur and Street Fighter and Tekken, and then BioShock. There's Silent Hill. And there was Skyrim, there's Fallout, The Sims, all the girls, dude, all the girls in Resident Evil, man, in Monster Hunter, in Final Fantasy, even Pokemon, and the Horse Girl games. Oh my god, what? I don't even want to know about I don't even want to say about Overwatch League and Marvel stuff. Oh, this is this is the real ugly side of video game fandoms that was pushed aside, I think, from the very start, because it literally ruins the art and hard work of developers. From strategies, building game, and the heart-to-heart stories, the techniques in game, the fun of being silly or cool, characters, cool stuff. And because I just thought of Bayonetta, and she's awesome, but I don't find her sexy. She's just cool. But again, that's just normal for a person that plays games. And even learning that a video game is way more than capable of creating extremely clever perspectives and cinematics. There's also this feeling to challenge yourself as well. Something you face in moments, and these exciting moments, that you're supposed to read and catch on into details, and will conflict you to improve, or else you don't progress in game. That's always been in game, to grow, the growth, to figure out what to do, how to do it correctly. That's always been the ideal, simple ideal of video games. Now, these are awful disputes. These are different because others enjoy video games for sexual pleasures. Other players truly enjoy a game for gameplay and art. But it's the individual that I want to get clear here that matters, not the group. What you do is important. What you make of anything matters. If something is sacred and so important that you love it dearly, you will never cause harm or dare misuse it for explicit indecencies. And if you don't care, you'll talk about it however you like, gaze upon it however you wish, and treat it however you think comes natural, ignoring anyone about, in this case, your sexual intentions on a video game. And that's it. This is the whole ordeal. This is the issue. And that is the problem with Blade and Stellar Blade 2. That will always be. That's always been the issue in models or video games. People will go by looks in a very shallow manner and not care for any type of indecencies, how they look at it, how they treat it, while others play it for the actual game, and it ruins all what's been made. It ruins the fun too. But that's about it. Quick bonus question. No, an idea. Got an idea. I got a solution for all this mess. To the shipped up crew, developers of Stellar Blade 2 and Hyung Tae Kim, if they're listening. You ready? It will be mind-blowing Update. If you kept Evie, but you turn her into a guy. Give her a flat chest and a junk. Keep the face for the mustache on him. Express he's the first male angel. And you'll see this crowd of people snap out of it. They'll be like, oh, I was blinded. I wasn't seeing clearly. I didn't know what was in front this whole time. Was it always there? And finally, these horny men will change and be at peace, feeling gross for what they once wanted, realizing that it was a man all along.